Why exactly did Jesus have to die? If you have read the book of Leviticus in the Old Testament, you know that the Lord had given the people of Israel various laws and commandments, especially those pertaining to offerings and sacrifices for the forgiveness of sins. The atonement of sins required a compensation, meaning innocent blood had to be shed in order for the sinner to be forgiven. According to the Old Covenant, bulls, goats, and lambs were the usual items of sacrifice. These served as a reminder to the Israelites that though they deserved to die for their sins, God accepted these animals as a substitute. But as it says in Hebrews 9 verses 11 and 12, when Christ appeared as a high priest of the good things that have come, then through the greater and more perfect tent, not made with hands, that is, not of this creation, he entered once for all into the holy places, not by means of the blood of goats and calves, but by means of his own blood, thus securing an eternal redemption. One of the limitations of the Old Covenant sacrifices was that it was only for the nation of Israel or the Jews. The laws didn't apply to the Gentiles, and so they had no way of seeking forgiveness for their sins. But with the ultimate sacrifice of Jesus Christ on the cross, salvation has been made available to anyone and everyone who would believe in Jesus. Not only that, we have also been promised a helper, the Holy Spirit, who will help us during our time here on earth to live a life worthy of our calling as sons and daughters of the King. What a privilege! In the Old Testament, only a handful of people got to experience the Holy Spirit and His power. But now, everyone who believes can receive the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is the seal of salvation for all those who believe, Ephesians 1 verses 13 and 14. Today, as you're listening to me, if you have not yet taken the decision to make Jesus the Lord of your life, then now is your moment. It is not too late. Like in the story of the prodigal son who walked away from the father and eventually ended up making a mess of his life. When he had reached his road's end, he went back to the father and begged to be treated just like a servant. But the father welcomed back his son with open arms, clothed him with the best robe, put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet, and threw a feast. It doesn't matter how messed up we think our life is right now. As long as we are ready to humble ourselves and with a broken heart and a contrite spirit go to the Father and ask for His forgiveness, He is more than excited to welcome us back into His presence and restore us into our original positions as sons and daughters of God. God bless you.